So that's where I'm coming from now, is I have a choice. Do I go back to my job, which it seems like my boss really needs me shorthanded, and I like the fact that he wants me there and he needs me there, but now I'm coming to this where I gotta get more in contact with my higher self, and what exactly does my higher self want me to do? Like, why did I come down here to begin with? Like, what is the main reason? Like, all of this. Because, oh, yeah, I mean, one more thing that happened during the angel encounter. He looked like a human. She said I was lost. And you know what? I gotta believe her. I think she's right. I have been a little bit lost. I've been focusing so much on money, getting my life straight, and the way this universe works isn't necessarily, it's not about all that. It's all energy in the end. And what I'm having to constantly remind myself is I don't have to necessarily fight, work hard, and all this stuff. Like, I've been doing that. It doesn't necessarily get you where you're going. Talk to a lot of like successful people. They haven't done any of that really. So it's like, what did they do different? Law of attraction, energy, there's a lot of things going on, and we've been so programmed, and I know I've been programmed too, just along with everyone else. There's different extent to being programmed. Luckily I haven't been completely programmed, but to an extent, yes. And I'm having to get out of these belief systems of this is how the world is, when it's actually not. It's completely opposite. It's another way. And you can either stay in this paradigm and believe that and then continue to suffer the consequences of that belief, or change your belief, change everything that you attract, everything that comes near you, like all of that. So for me, it's doing that and figuring out the next step. You know, like, if I'm not going to work there, what does the universe want me to do? Like, because you got to have a job. And this is where, like, a lot of spiritual people, I think we all go through this. I need money, I need a job, but also I'm trying to, like, do my spirituality thing and better off myself. How do I, like, I'm still figuring that out. I wish I could, like, give you guys the answer. But just realize that no matter what, the universe is going to take care of you. If you start believing that the universe won't, then that's what's going to happen. It won't. You gotta have hope, some kind of hope. And I have to say that's totally what's gotten me by, and it's totally what has given me all the blessed circumstances that I've had. Because no, I'm not rich. No, I don't have great credit or beautiful whatever lifestyle. I've done a lot of cool shit. Absolutely. That's fun. And you know what? If I were to die right now, I could say, I've done a lot of fucking cool shit. And that is awesome. Still want to keep climbing the ladder though. So, I do, at least I see the signs. And I can say that. There's a lot of people out there who we're not paying attention to the signs. We're all psychics. We're all infinite beings. But you gotta read the signs, and you have guides, you have angels, you have your higher self on your side, you have God, if you want to call it God, you have God. We all do. We all have it. And it's such a sad thing to just see people waste all the things that we've been blessed with and believe that we are not that, you know, like we have been told that we're only this and we can only do that, and no, we're so much more. We really are. We've always been so much more. The world would have us believe we're nothing but dogs. What if we're gods? Like, seriously. So I'm learning to pay attention. I'm hoping others can kind of like learn that too, how this works. Like, just pay attention to street signs, to things that you just happen to page in a book you happen to turn into and read the first sentence, you know, like those kind of things. Like that's how it happens. And whatever I'm thinking in that moment, everything around, because everything's connected. So if I'm asking a question, what am I standing next to? What am I looking at? What am I standing on? When I went out to California doing that thing, well, I stopped by a park. It's a great park. It's beautiful. And my boss and I were feeding swans and ducks. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful day. We had a beautiful time. I would say we were really happy. And I happened to be walking and I stopped and I looked down, and there it looked like a Reiki symbol. It's funny because I'm doing Reiki, and it had a Reiki symbol, the triangle kind of thing, and it said, follow the light. And it was like kind of symbol, like words. It was really weird, not normal lettering. And I was standing on it, and I'm like, wow, the universe, like, my guides haven't given up on me. The only one who's probably given up on me is me, because I sometimes, like, since all this stuff has happened, I felt a little bit helpless. I gave myself a small pity party, but I don't like to cry at all. So it was maybe like 2 minutes of me like fighting tears and just a few, and I was like, no, stop that. You're fucking powerful. Why are you fucking you know? Why? So don't give up on yourself. The universe is there. Because I'm going through my things. Everyone's going through things. What's going to help you the most is meditating, integrating your higher self, realizing you're not a fucking dog. You should be treated like a dog or disrespected. And that can change a lot of things. And as far as people who are trying to be clairaudient, hear the voices, I'll tell you about that. It's not, you're not going to have some guy named Bob being like, my name's Bob, and I'm in your ear, and I'm trying to talk to you right now. Or a girl named Christy being like, hi, I've died from so-and-so. It's not like that at all. What it's really like is you hear your own voice in your head. Sometimes different attitudes and everything, so that's where you have to learn how to differentiate between who's talking to you. But you'll hear a voice in your head, and I think a lot of my non-stop chatter voice in my head is my higher self being like, hello, I've been telling you what I've been thinking this whole time about circumstance, but you're not listening. You're thinking I'm monkey brain, and I'm not. Not that there's monkey brain in there. Shut the fuck up, monkey. You know, like that's how it is. But that's really all it is. It's not something mystical, or it's simple. So simple that it just goes right over our heads usually. I wish I would have known this so much earlier, because boy would have that have helped me. I'm learning, and I'm still learning. Like, I really don't know it all, but I am learning that this is working, and there is some shit that has my back, and I am fucking blessed, and I am grateful that there's shit that has my back, that wants to see me do good in this world and not fail and help people in some shape or form. What that is, I don't know yet. But yeah. So for you light workers listening to this message, I hope this really helps. You know, stories. We've been telling stories for as long as the earth has been around, and that's what has helped shape us, build us, and we learn. So anyway, peace, love.